Hello and welcome to the Wherg Show, the only news program that watches you back. So, news, right? You guys want to see some news? I got some news for you. Yeah, I got some news for you. All right, check out this video of this guy. Look what he does. Amazing, brilliant work. True artistry on display. Oh, it's time for our guest. Hello, my first guest for the evening is Stubborn Zombie, British variety streamer. Stubby, why don't you give a brief introduction to the audience, let us know what kind of stuff you make.
Hello, yes, I am Stubborn Zombie, or as people know me as Stubbs. I am a British variety streamer. I stream on twitch.tv over at Stubborn Zombie. Basically, my content is pretty much just anything that chat want me to do, so I play a lot of variety games. Usually with viewers, actually, so we play like Super Animal Royale, we've played Lobotomy Corp, we've played all sorts of things, and I also make content on YouTube and TikTok as well.
Alright, enough about you. You say your name is Stubborn Zombie, alright? What makes a zombie truly stubborn? I gotta know.
Basically just not dying. Like, I just refuse to fully die, you know? I've died once, and I've come back, and that kind of sucks, so I just don't want to do it again.
That makes a lot of sense. That's really brave. I applaud you. Thank you for saying that, honestly. So what's your opinion on pegging?
You gotta be, like, in the mood, you know? And, like, please, for the love of God, make sure you're fucking clean, okay? Like, I've heard horror stories of people going to do, like, pegging and stuff, and they are not clean. Please clean your butthole, thank you.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So this is a very topical question for today. So let's say you tried to wear multiple pairs of shoes at the same time. What do you think would happen?
Honestly, I think that they kind of just rip. Like, shoes are kind of made to be worn, like, just with, like, socks usually, and then obviously your feet. So if you tried to put, like, multiple pairs of shoes on, I think they'd break. But then again, I am down if there's some shoes in the market where you can wear multiple shoes. Like, honestly, like, going out in the cold, it's freezing. There's no shoes that are, like, perfectly made for cold weather. So if you could put multiple shoes on, I would buy that shoe.
Yeah, I think you're right. So I have a video that I wanted to show you. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this clip right here, please.
Oh my god. Okay, I agree with that guy's facial expression. Like, what the fuck are you doing, my guy? Like, come on now. Like,
it's not even his own drink.
It's not. Okay, yeah. For what? Okay. For one, that's not your own drink, my guy. Like, if you're gonna dip your burger in your drink, which, by the way, don't fucking do that. That's absolutely fucking disgusting. I'm British and we eat fucking weird food over here, but that's an overstepping. That's overstepping. Not only overstepping the fucking weird food boundaries, but you're overstepping your actual boundaries of your friend. That's their fucking drink. Don't do that. Oh my god. That visibly made me so fucking upset. And like, yeah, I fully agree with that guy, with his facial expression. Like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? If someone did that to me, I would actually punch them in the face.
Alright, thank you. So, moving on, here's a question that I think your expertise really would give a lot of weight to. What's the best animal?
Obviously the corgi. Like,
no, it's a bear.
Dogs in.
So why are bears the best animal in your opinion?
As a very lazy person myself, I'd say bears kind of fit on the energy levels with me, and that they just pretty much sleep for most of the year, and like honestly, kind of a vibe.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, that's all the time we have right now. Thank you so much for your participation, and we'd love to have you back on the show. Have a great night, Stubbs.
Thank you. I will be happy to be back anytime. Just make sure to, let me out of the basement now and again. Thank you.
No.
Oh.
What a lovely guest that was. She didn't mention it, but one of our favorite games is Final Fantasy XIV, which brings us nicely into our next story for the evening. You may not have heard of this because it comes to us from the faraway land of... But over there, there's a chain of water parks made by the Coca-Cola Company. They had like this weird marketing model for it. They would name it first after the drink, then after the demographic they're trying to pull, and then they'd name it after some sort of body of water. Like, for example, the Diet Coke Elderly Ocean, or the Sprite Baby Lake. You know, like a kind of weird business model. It shouldn't surprise anyone that this did not work. So they tried to give it one last shot, one last Hail Mary to make this water park idea work. They knew it was going to be the very last one, and they wanted to be upfront about that. And of course, they wanted to make it about their orange soda brand. And so they called it the Final Fantasy for Teens. It was a good joke, come on. Alright, let's see, what's up next? Oh, it's time to read some comments, awesome. You are what you eat. I am Wherg. What does that mean? Should I be worried? Or should I say, Whergied? Oh, please do not cannibalize me. I like the part where Wherg said, it's Whergin time, and Wherged all over those guys. Yeah, that was really sick. I love that part also. Did bro really say Australia is not real? You know, the top 7 continents ranked video is one of the first videos I ever made, and yet there are still people who have not seen it. I mean, like, what's the matter with you people? I'm the best YouTuber in the multiverse. You should watch all of my videos. The map of India is my favorite pastime to drum to. What? And finally, here's one that's just calling me a coward. Thanks, man. Alright, that's enough comments for this episode, but I'm sure we'll get to more of them in the next episode. Alright, let's get on to our next guest. For our final guest of the evening, we have the Viper 017. Everyone give it up for Viper. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, come on out.
Hello, how's it going?
Oh, great.
Thanks for having me on your wonderful show, Wherg.
Oh, thank you for coming on. Hey, this show's only possible because of awesome guests like you, but mostly it's only possible because of an awesome host like me.
That's true. I know a lot of awesome hosts, and you're one of them.
Hey. You ever seen The Big Bang Theory?
I have, actually.
Did you hear that Sheldon Cooper got transformed into a cat boy?
Did he now? I have not heard about this.
Yeah, and now his catchphrase is Bazingnya. Why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am Twitch's resident vibe expert. You can find me all over the internet doing a bunch of stuff, playing a bunch of wacky games. Other than that, I'm just kind of chilling.
So it says here in my notes that you're a viper, and that vipers don't have arms or legs. What's it like living without limbs?
Well, interesting you say that. I'm actually not the snake. The snake is the pet Gregory.
Gregory? Interesting.
Yes. The little snake you see in the hoodie is not me. That's Gregory. He does all the talking for me.
Okay.
He makes all the public appearances and whatnot. I'm more the behind the scenes guy, the puppet master, if you will.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sort of like a possession sort of thing. Now, my notes also say that vipers reproduce by budding. Could you tell me what that means?
You know.
I don't. That's why I've asked.
Well, you know what? A bud is.
Like on a plant?
Sure.
So.
Okay.
I'll just get on to the next question. So, how do you feel about Antarctica?
Sounds cold, but it seems like it's a pretty chill place.
It sure is. You've
Fingers
seen
on a snap.
my continents video, correct? You know the truth about Antarctica?
I have. I've seen all of your videos several times over. I'm actually your biggest fan.
Wow. Hey, you hear that, viewers? If you want to be a bigger fan than Viper, you have to watch my videos even more than that, with lots of likes, comments, and subscribes. Nothing I can do. That's what you gotta do.
Kids. I'm at the front of the pack, kids. Y'all gotta catch up.
You gotta catch up. All right. I have a theory for you. So, I think that the polar ice caps, you know how they're supposed to be melting? I think they're actually like just being moved. I think that a wall along the back of the Earth is actually being expanded onto but you know, there's only so much ice in the world. So what they do is they take a giant saw, like in Looney Tunes, you know, where they cut off Florida. It's like that scene, but instead they're cutting off like chunks of Antarctica and adding onto the ice ring around the world. And the reason they're doing this is because Santa Claus is becoming more and more profitable each year. Think about it. With COVID, we had people staying indoors. They had nothing to do all day. So what do? You get an Xbox, you get a PlayStation. And PlayStations, a PS5, those shits are so expensive, all right? You order one from Santa, guess what? That shit doesn't come free, all right? Santa's rolling in the money, getting checks from Sony, Microsoft, and Mark Zuckerberg himself, all right? Getting all the all this,
Zuck.
yeah, the Zuck. And so he's getting all this money and expanding the North Pole. My question is, when is it going to end? What do you think is going to stop the expansionism of Santa Claus?
That's a good question. I hadn't thought about that.
Well,
probably the heat death of the universe.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right, well...
Also, you know, PS5s are white. Yours white? It's from Antarctica.
That's how you know. All right. Thank you so much for coming onto the show, and I'll see you later. Have a great night.
Of course. Thanks for having me, Wherg. Have a good night.
Ah, what a lovely guy that Viper is. Anyway, that's enough for this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great night, everyone.